And at the end of every lesson, we'd sit in class and he'd go, right, that's the book learning done. Now I'm going to talk to you about a scenario, something that happened to me. And he wouldn't be swinging the lamp, but he'd just talk about something. So what would you do? What would you do? What would you do? And he'd talk us through a scenario, goes, and he basically said, anything can happen. If it can go wrong, it will. Do not expect the unexpected. No 2 days are the same. And so you've prepped us, most of us, I think, mentally for when we leave Hendon, which is this incredible environment, we're out in the real world, and we're going to be on the street in uniform. And remember, you're a police officer. And sometimes you have to think of that. Look, you're like, that's me. I'm a police officer. And people don't care if you've had 1 day in the job or 20. If they're in danger or they need help, they're going to run up to you and say, officer, and you better have it, all your shit screwed, sort of tied down. So law, you learn about law, you learn about just so much stuff. And then for the next 2 years, you're a probationer. There was every few weeks you went back for more training, adding more to your knowledge base. So you're learning about more offences. And so by the end of 2 years in your probation, you really have learned a amount of information. But obviously you're going out every day and applying it. You're nicking someone for burglary, you're nicking someone for theft or TDA or whatever it is, drink drive. And you're applying the practical application of the law. And that's the thing, another thing about the law. The law's amazing, right? The people who write the laws of the UK, whatever, right? These are bright people, right? They're paid to sit down, and it's lovely and it's nuanced and it's really, mens rea, the voicing thing in mind and all this stuff. And it's great. But the practical application of law, by police officers, well, do you know what? That's the sharp end of the spear. That's the point of the spear, because you have law, you have the caution, you have all these things. But when you're rolling around at 2 o'clock in the morning in the street with someone who's trying to knock your teeth out, trying to remember, your definitions, the reality.